As the old saying goes, if you ain't got no type of haters, then you ain't doing nothing right with your life. David Benavidez just announced that he will be taking on David Morrell Jr. sometime in December. To all of y'all clowns that thought that David Benavidez was ducking David Morrell for some reason, y'all are crazy as hell. And what do you gotta say now? David Morrell ain't nothing but an overhyped prospect. The man never proved himself. The man never been tested. Mark my words, the man will be getting stopped by David Benavidez. David Benavidez said, "There was a lot of names on the table, but I wanted to give my fans the best fight possible. I reached out to David Morrell and his team to make the fight happen, and we got the contract done. This fight is really gonna be a banger. Two of the best in the division, 2 titles on the line, let's go. Date and location to be announced shortly. Looks like this fight is definitely gonna happen."
Who's beating me?
You wanna know what's crazy? A couple days ago, David Benavidez was getting a whole bunch of hate because he said he was gonna fight Jesse Hart, possibly. Jesse Hart is some clown out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Everybody knew deep down that David Benavidez was not gonna fight Jesse Hart. He was fooling y'all. Speaking of that, do y'all remember a couple days ago where Mr. Jesse Hart himself was on an Instagram live with only 2 people on it? The man is not popping at all whatsoever. And the man decided to talk crazy to me. Remember this?
I'll kill you and him. How about that? How about that, Southpaw, whatever your name is? I know I'm gonna do with him, but then you can get it too.
According to that Philly clown, he was finna beat up me and David Benavidez on the same night, as soon as David Benavidez announced his fight earlier. Mr. Jesse Hart blocked me on Instagram. Hey yo, Jesse Hart, bro, it's only 2 reasons you would block me on Instagram. Number 1, you watch my YouTube channel and you know I was gonna cook your ass in my next video. And 2, you was not gonna do a damn thing to me at all whatsoever. You just like your homie Mr. Greg Hackett, a man who said last month that he was gonna come to Chicago, Illinois to do something to me.
Sunday it is!
The man ended up not showing up because Mr. Greg Hackett is not cut like that. Nobody in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is cut like that. Mr. Jesse Hollywood Hart, you will never get a David Benavidez payday. You forever gonna be a journeyman in boxing, acting like you gonna do something to somebody. Y'all not cut like that out in Philly.
Bitch ass nigga!
But as far as the fight, it's gonna be really interesting to see David Morrell go up to 175 to challenge David Benavidez. We all know that David Morrell naturally fights at 168. Will David Morrell's power carry to 175? I don't think so. Does he got a chance against David Benavidez? Absolutely not. He gonna get cooked.
I stay.
And on top of that, we already know that David Benavidez is already the mandatory for the winner of Artur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol on Saturday. Mark my words, when it's all said and done, it will be David Benavidez versus Dimitri Bivol. The very lost individual, Artur Beterbiev, got no chance on Saturday. And on today's episode of Edgar Berlanga will forever celebrate his defeat to Canelo Alvarez because Edgar Berlanga will never win a big fight. Edgar Berlanga was at the BET Awards today, that's right. Why is Edgar Berlanga at the BET Awards? Because he does not know what to spend his money on.
Your father can get it too!
Maybe Edgar Berlanga think he a rapper. We all saw the man trying to freestyle last week in the back of the car. Hey yo, Edgar Berlanga, bro, you ain't got bars like that. Matter of fact, you might as well get signed to Never Gonna Go Platinum Promotions. Never Gonna Make It Entertainment. You will never be a rapper that is successful in the hip-hop game.
Motherfucker, son of a bitch.
Very sad sight to see Edgar Berlanga and his girlfriend with 100 pounds of makeup on at the BET Awards, where Edgar Berlanga trying to flex that new ring he just bought. Edgar Berlanga is spending all his Canelo money on jewelry.
Cocaine isn't cheap.
And I've been seeing a whole lot of people talk about that boxing video game, Undisputed, whatever it's called. I've been hearing mixed reviews about the game. First off, let me just say that I do not play video games, bro. I live a real life, and low-key, I think that video games are for clowns. I don't care what y'all say. But this dude on Twitter by the name of DJ Israel tweeted out, Caleb Sweethands Plant versus Jaime Munguia. As y'all can see, he's playing the video game with Caleb Plant and Jaime Munguia. I don't know if Caleb Plant was sending a shot at Jaime Munguia, but as y'all can see, he typed up the chef emoji. What is Caleb Plant trying to say? Is Caleb Plant trying to call out Mr. Jaime Munguia? Who knows? But I do think that Mr. Caleb Plant's next fight should be with Edgar Berlanga. I think that Caleb Plant knocks Edgar Berlanga out, but we definitely gonna see what happens.
Motherfuckers.
But at the end of the day, I wonder how long Edgar Berlanga is gonna celebrate that loss to Canelo Alvarez. Sooner or later, the man is gonna run out of money and he's gonna need to fight again. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, his next fight is against Caleb Plant.
When you fake tough, fake.